Junior ever. Maybe I have. I don't know. I just wanted to play again because Papa Brad's running the tournament. But stuff. But I did on track and field a while back. And this guy writes me, this is no joke. He writes me the other day, "You stink at this game." And I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "I beat the game. I literally beat the game in the tips and tricks without cheating." And he still like mocks me or mocks. So I'll show you guys some tricks in a bit though. But I mean, the first couple of levels are pretty easy. You can reach that by doing that. I mean, this game's got wonky controls, so you gotta really get used to how long you have to hold to like move over. This is a point pressing spot. I'll show you guys. You can sit here and get this and you, oh no, oh my gosh. My screen just got wonky. But anyway, you can do this and sometimes you can get 300 when the blue one comes. But anyway, and then this, you just gotta be careful you don't get caught there. And you wanna drop this here. We'll get to the tricks in a second. I'll see how far I can go. But I did some rearranging with my boards back there. Hopefully the whole screen just flickered. Okay, so on the chains, these ones are easy again. The one thing you need to know is there's 2 safe spots here, okay? And I'll show you those safe spots as we... It's not on the bottom like you think. We'll show you them as we get closer. There's one safe spot that's right about here all the time. And then there's a safe spot that's up here. Watch out. Right about there where they will never get you, no matter where they go. And I'm just showing you. But you got to be in the right spot or they will get you. It's very let me just end this board. So I thought I got them all. So that sucked. But anyway, there's one there and there's one at the bottom. You can just stay there where they won't get you. Now let me just clear the board. The other thing to know about this is when you knock the red snappers on this board, I forgot I had to get that one up. When you knock the red snappers on this board, they don't reappear. They don't respawn, I don't think. But on future boards, they do. They start to respawn when you kill them with the oranges. See, I don't know why I thought I was done. So lost the guy there. Anyway. Yeah, Mike, you got the X Arcade. We already lost the guy. That sucks, but whatever. We're just here to give you some tricks. Come on, pick a side. There you go. So technically you can steer these snappers like you can steer, and also you can hang on to the bottom. See how the snapper didn't get me? You can hang on to the bottom there. As long as you're on the bottom, the red snapper won't get you. You can also steer. See how I steered that one down? Okay, the other thing is, now I want to explain it to you, but let me get a better situation where I can explain that to you. Here's a point pressing trick. So you let these red snappers go down the vine right below you. Watch. Okay, they both went down. Now I'm gonna hit this one. Now you gotta turn to the right and you'll hit both of them. See how I turned on that vine? I went after the blue one hit, I turned to that vine and then I got all of them. If you don't turn to the right, it won't hit those red snappers. So yeah, the red snappers stop, and as long as you're hanging at the bottom, they won't kill you. Okay, on this board, pattern, but the first one isn't that difficult. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here because I can get on that spring. When you hit the spring, there's 9 frames that'll cause you to jump high. Okay, there's 9 frames from the point you hit the spring to the point you jump. You jump on the 1st, 3rd, 5th, 7th, and 9th frames. So if you try and time it, you have to hit one of those frames. That's why I just bang away as soon as I hit the spring, because I'm hoping that on one of those button presses, I hit one of those springs. This, guys, you just really... I'll explain the pattern on that one another time. But when you're at the bottom here on this, when you get to this point, I'll explain. You wait for a guy to go close to that top and then you go. So when that guy goes close, like right there, then you go over. And that's the same on the next ones, even though the next ones get harder. Plus I'll explain more on this board too. Because it gets super hard on the next levels. But again, on the spring, I just tap as fast as, oh, I didn't know I had that. The chat window on, sorry guys. There's a pattern on this board after level 3, but there's patterns on all of them actually, but I don't use patterns until I get to the 4th one. And again, remember, this is a safe spot. See how I'm in between those? They won't get me. And then really you just want to wait for a gap on this one, and then again, there's a safe spot right here too. It's a little bit, I don't really use the bottom safe spot too much. You really want to use the top one. Everything's still going okay? Let me get rid of that chat. I don't want that garbage chat. I don't know why it's on there. Chat from Streamlabs there. Don't need that. So yeah, so you can steer the blue snappers. Like when he comes, if you're running towards the vine, like see how he went down there when I pushed? See, again, you can steer the blue snappers just like you steer barrels in Donkey Kong. You can actually steer the blue snappers. But in this board, you want to get the blue snapper to go down one of those two. So you got to be careful on these so you don't. And then the snapper on the far right, right? You want him. I see. It's just really hard to tell you on the. But the one on the far right. Oh, okay. Watch how I do this again. So I'm gonna hit the blue one. Now I'm gonna turn to the right. Boom, and then it hits him. So the snapper on the far right. To get him to go below that platform, that he's got that little platform on the side, you want to be below that platform and then he'll follow you down. I'll show you again. All right, let me go back to this chat. Okay. All right. So so this one is got a pattern too. You want to do this. You want to jump here. Now you want to hit this one like that. Then you want to run, just don't jump here, just go across. You're going to wait. You're going to jump this one. Then you're going to kill that one. Remember that pattern. That's only for the first level here. And then this is just an area where you just got to be patient, but you can point press here. I'll just show you how to point press. We're not point pressing, but this is an area where you can point press and just get points. I'll show you when it gets good. You can actually jump backwards when they, like this, back 300, 400, back, I should have got 300, but, and you can sit here and just really get points. Sometimes you can just get them all, but I'll do it one more time so you can see. Back, boom, 300, 300. And then this fruit, sometimes I screw this fruit up, so I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to go. And obviously this is just timing right there. Wait for it to go by, jump, jump, done. I didn't play Knight Rider. Kev, is Rexer in the top? I don't know. Okay, this is like the hardest board in the game, really. We're gonna get these two snappers. Now let's see if they respawn on 3. No. So see? Ah, shit. They don't respawn on 3, so it's really important to kill them. Sorry, this is the hard. I gotta concentrate. This is the hardest one. Kill that and you won't. After this level, all those red snappers respawn, so it doesn't even help you to kill them. Let me get a gap here and I can go. Then you want to find that sweet spot right there. You can stay here. Boom. And if you traverse across, you kind of want to be in the sweet spot when you traverse. Give it a thumbs up, boys. What's up, Kev? Give our video some thumbs down if you think my tips suck. I don't care. I always wait for this one. All right. See if I can get them both. Nope. So like I was saying, that snapper on the far right will go down when you're below that. I wanted to. Watch that, the blue one will get you there. I like just sitting right here if you're not comfortable with all these snappers. You know, you want to be comfortable. There we go. There we go. Now we'll wait for them to come down. And then we'll get all the points. Turn to the right. Boom. Boom. We gotta wait for all these snappers to go down, and then boom. Boom, boom. All right, in this bump you jump, and then now you're fast. See, I got it. And then you got to get this one right. There's a pattern here. You go up, slide across, then down. Boom. So remember, that's the pattern. If you miss the first platform, you're kind of screwed. Now, again, we wait to get the one to go across the top, like right there, and then we move on that one, okay? And I'm going to tell you how to get to I should have gone on that one. I just was too slow. This one I'll go to the top. Well, okay. All right, now this one. Now this is how you get across here. Only 5 birds can spawn on the screen at once. So as soon as there's 5 birds on the screen, Mario stops throwing birds, okay? So you wait till you get 5 birds on the screen very fast, like right there, and you jump over that one, then you jump up. Okay, now we're just gonna kill a bird for points, okay? So you wanna jump on the 5th bird that comes out when there's a little bit of space left, okay? Now here, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna wait for 5 birds, and then we're gonna go across. Oh, I screwed that up. You got a vertical jump. I was getting nervous because of the time. I waited too long, but that's all right. You get to see how we do it again. Slide across. Boom, then down. All right, I'm just gonna do it so I don't. So we wait. I should have gone there, but. All right, now I'm gonna wait for 5 birds till I get a little gap. 3. Well, there was 4. Wait, 1. Okay, I'm gonna go after this one because I know there's a gap. I'm gonna kill a couple, or we won't. Okay, now this one you have to drop, move over a step, jump, and then jump on the rope. But I wait till there's a gap of 5 birds like that, jump, and then over. I know that gets confusing, but can you guys still hear me? Let me know. I know it gets confusing, but all right, so this one, again, you want to jump. You got to move fast on this one because you're going straight across and you're just going. And you're going to hit this. Oh, I missed it. God darn it. You want to get that top one. So now we're just going to have to get across. Let's wait till we get a easy one where there's only one. No. I'm trying to wait till one just comes down right there. Oh, I should have waited and then gone. So the key is to get, you've got to hit this top one. Makes it so much easier right here. Like that. Jump straight up, boom. Now we get over that. We're gonna jump that one. Jump this one, boom. Now it's simple because you don't have that spark on the, top. Now we can just sit here. You can point press. You can do what you want. I'm just gonna do that, and we're gonna move along. Get some points. But you really want to remember that. You really want to remember that. Boo doo doo doo. Yeah, that's kind of just okay. This one, you go like this. This guy already screwed me up here. That red snapper kind of screwed me. It's okay though. Gotta watch this one coming down. He's gonna come down one of these. Yep, and I had an opening there too, so. Oh, I wasn't in the sweet spot. Well, that was it. That's what I mean. There's a sweet spot there, but if you're like just too close or too far, it's you got to be lined up perfectly. So that's it. There's really no other tips. I mean,